What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day it ain't really bad, but it ain't been good. Something happened to me today. Look, and my spirits is kind of down a little bit. Not really, because I made it here. You know what I'm saying? Not really. I'm trying not to let it affect me so much. I just feel like something is going on with my car again, and I'm gonna have to buy me a new car. And whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like I don't know. It seems like every time something good happens, it take you back a little bit, but it also feels like it's you got to keep faith, and it's so hard. It's so easy to tell other people that until you in it. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. We are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 11, and the name of the episode is called "Let's Be Honest." Okay, and I'm going to be honest. I gotta be honest about what I'm seeing. Okay, even if it come to my faves, even if it come to my faves. Now I will say this though. Now I watched the episode. Now I'm not gonna run down everything that happened in the episode. You know what I'm saying? For me, I like my lives to be around an hour and 15 minutes, maybe an hour and 25 minutes at best. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the lives need for is it an hour and 1 minute show? I don't think that my lives need to be an hour and 30 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna talk about what I've seen on the show, but I'm not gonna break down everything. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to goddamn break everything down for nobody.
I'm not gonna break everything down because I feel like y'all seen the show. Y'all seen the show, so we're gonna talk about it, okay? And we're gonna talk about it. But before we get started, let's see who in here, and then we're gonna start. We're gonna start at the 5 minute mark. Let me see. The Geluctant, what's good? C. Patterson, what's good? Shamea is coming off needy, is unhinged. Well, Porsha is everybody's storyline. Magdalene Lamar, what's good? Dina, what's good? Hola, Porsha, ain't she's naive? Oh my God, why not? Happy birthday, Dina. Today is Dina's birthday. Happy birthday, Dina. Everybody let Dina know happy birthday in the chat. Linda Marshall, what's good? Douglas Donation, what's good? You heard Angela Mom passed away? They said that Angela Mom passed away in October. What's good, Wizard? You mean Shamila? I don't know, whatever her name is. Tress Love, what's good? Tress Love says tomorrow's my birthday. Happy early birthday. Candy, what's good? Lexi Lane, Lady Z, what's good? Happy Monday. I just got off from a long day. I'm ready for you to ease my hard working woman pace. Okay. Nicole Lampley, what's good? S Lover, what's good? Tara Clark, Rosalind Harris. Laura B, what's good? Deletion this mute slim. Hey, what's good? Fans so fab, what's good? Calm Spear, Helena 357, what's good? CG, what's good? Dax Surrey Revis, what's good? Oh, thank you, S Lover. It will get better. God will provide. He will. I know he will. Flutter Girl, what's good? Mel Walker, what's good? Sharjay, what's good? Shell. The boy called alive. Don't stress, life will be life, and sometimes you'll get through. Oh, thank you. Love the 2 hour live though, baby, but I don't. I don't. And then it keeps me from making other stuff because I'm going to do a review for, I need to do an outline, but I really want to do a review for Forever because I really love the show. What would you rate the episode, Gabor, out of 19? Out of 19, what? 0 through 19? If I had to rate the episode, yeah, I don't. No, we want 3 hours. Oh, no. Good. What's good, Princess? Ronzi, what's good? Fun So Fab, what's good? Oh, out of 1 through 10, if I had to rate the episode, out of 1 through 10, it was really nothing. What's good, Simply Sakina? You want 8 hours live, Alice in Iceland? It wasn't really nothing that happened. Lisa Mack was good. Amy J was good. The Geluctant was good. Taryn Neptune, Ronzi was good. It was really nothing, y'all, that happened on this show to make me think that it was for me to give it a 10, if I'm being honest. For me to give it a 10, it wasn't really nothing that happened. Okay? But again, y'all, we're here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 11. And the name of the episode is called Let's Be Honest. Okay? Now, the episode started off with Angela. Okay? Let me see if I can put up a picture. Let me see. Because, this Firefox thing, it got me shook. Okay. Wrong one. See? Here we go. Let me see. Give me a second. Well, hold on. You come here. Okay. And then we're going to do present, share screen, allow window. Share this window. Okay. So we got Angela. Okay. Now Angela is look like she having lunch with Charles. Okay. What ended up happening? Um, she said that Charles is a retired NBA pension is a retired NBA pension player. But the thing is, Angela, I don't know why you brought that up. You could have just told her he was a retired player because when Charles was playing, Charles is an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so back in the day, Charles is not getting that NBA pension like the younger players is getting. Like the when Charles played. Okay, so let's just for people who don't really know, Michael Jordan was new to the Bulls while Charles was an active player. And he got switched around. And the thing is, Michael Jordan is a player who, from back in the day, Michael Jordan got money and is paid today because of the Jordan shoes and because he was Michael Jordan. Back in the day, those NBA players wasn't getting paid money like that. Those contracts that we see nowadays, those contracts wasn't like that. Okay, so for her to say that he got a pension don't really mean nothing. Okay. She said that he owned a lot of car washes in New York. That he coached for the Big Three. Now I didn't know that he was a coach for the Big Three. I never watched a game of the Big Three. I know that it's a league that Ice Cube came up with, but I've never watched not one basketball game of the Big Three. I don't even know if it come on TV. Okay, but Angela to me seems like that she has a humiliation kink because I just don't know what's going on with her and Charles. Because on one, like, don't get me wrong, I have no doubt that Charles loves her. You know what I'm saying? I know men in real life who act like Charles, but I'm gonna need you to play it up in front of the cameras a little bit. I'm gonna need Charles to play it up in front of the camera a little bit. I know it's supposed to be reality TV, but Charles ain't gonna keep embarrassing me on TV. I just feel like it's embarrassing. She asked him for a kiss. He didn't really want to kiss her. Why you gotta get a kiss? She said that it really wasn't a kiss. You know what I'm saying? You said that you weren't gonna embarrass me on no more stepping on my heart, stomping on it and shit. I just don't feel like that he is. I'm gonna need you to get in front of these cameras. When you get in front of these cameras, that you need to be real lovey-dovey with me. I know that he loved her. But even when the people asked her did she love him, he didn't really say nothing. But he probably just like, I love you. You know what me and you got going on, but I don't have to say it in front of everybody. That's what he gives me. Okay? And when she asked him for a kiss, he didn't even really kiss her. Okay? He didn't. But don't embarrass me in front of these cameras, Charles. Okay? They really talking about they family. We're going to get more into you in a little bit, Angela. We're gonna get more into you in a little bit. Okay? Next, we got Shamea. Shamea went over here and she had lunch with Cynthia. Okay. Now, I must say this about Miss Cynthia Bailey. Now, earlier on in the season, Cynthia, her confessionals and stuff, she was looking broke. She was looking toe down. She was looking every bit of Auntie on the show. But Cynthia is really starting to show up. She really starting to show up. We look like, I don't know if we got 2 new confessionals of her, but her new confessionals look good, and she's starting to look good on camera. Let me see. How can I pull it up? Okay. She's starting to look good on camera. Here we go. And she ended up meeting with Shamea. Okay. Shamea showed up. And let's talk about Shamea for a second. Okay. Shamea is trying to reverse engineer what happened between her and Porsha. Okay? You trying to reverse engineer it. You was talking shit. You was talking shit about Porsha to your best friend. And my whole thing is, who in the fuck does Shamea think she is? Who does Shamea think she is? Shamea was on the Breakfast Club. I didn't even watch the interview because I will not give Shamea a view. I would not give Shamea a view, but I saw a clip and they talking about the new girls. Shamea, you are a new girl on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You never held a peach nor a plum. You are a new girl too. We seen you in Porsha Doggy Bag a couple of seasons ago, but you never had a peach or a plum. And now you bought one and you think you gonna come in here like you a veteran? Shamea, you are a new girl too. Can we put a 1 in the chat if we agree? Shamea is a new girl. She never held a peach nor a plum. You never had a peach nor a plum. You was around here licking bottoms. You was, you know what I'm saying? You was over here with Porsha. Then you was over there with Candy. You was over here licking bottoms to get on the show. You are not a veteran. You are not a veteran to the show. You are a new girl too. Who you think you are? Okay? And then I had the thought, she was on the show. She was on, did she have a confessional? Did she have a confessional? What I'm saying is that Shamea was not somebody on the show who did enough. She wasn't a Marlo. She wasn't a Marlo. Right, Simply Sakina. She's a newbie, but she know the game. She know the game. Barely a friend up, licking bottoms to stay on top. She's not a variant, but she got experience behind somebody. You know what I'm saying? Behind somebody, but I just don't think that she ain't nobody. Shamea not nobody. Only thing that she never did anything on the show that was of substance. Right? She never did nothing on the show, but now she did read Phaedra at one reunion. But you know what I'm saying? They only brought you to the reunion because they was dogging you. And they said that you and Candy was messing with Todd. That's the only reason why they brought you to the reunion. You ain't nobody. She read Phaedra, but it wasn't enough to. Did it earn her a peach though? See, she didn't get a peach. She didn't get a peach. We got to stop saying it because her husband didn't want to be on the show, whatever. And I thought about it too, because remember last week, Shamea really was upset. Shamea was really upset because Porsha didn't have her name in her dream cast, and Porsha lied because Porsha said that I didn't have her. She was upset because she told Angela she was upset that I didn't bring. What did she say? Shamea was upset because Porsha didn't put her on her dream cast. But for Shamea to confront Porsha about Porsha leaving her off of her dream cast, it tells you that Shamea really wanted this job. Or at least she thought that she was a staple to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, that she would be so upset that she was confronting Porsha about it. But my thing is, what has Shamea done to even be included or even mentioned in the Real Housewives of Atlanta? When we think about the big players of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we can name 10 women before we get to Shamea. Shamea is an afterthought. Shamea ain't nobody. I literally think of Deshaun before I think of Shamea. And I believe that Shamea bought her peach. I believe that she bought her peach this season. I do. Oh, Lexi Lane, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. She said, here's to a better day tomorrow, Gabor. Oh, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Her husband wouldn't let her House of Princess. If the people really wanted her, they would have got her. That's the excuses that the people give. If the people really wanted her, they would have got her. Ali, thank you so much, girl, because I did not know that they was over there reading the transcripts for the trial. I was reading it all day. Ever since I wake up today, I be loading my Twitter to make sure I see everything that's going on, when it's going on, and I loved it. Cynthia face card never declined, but that wig isn't given. Cynthia give me, in this picture right here, Cynthia give me, what's the woman name that played Claudine? She's giving me Claudine, the witch on Eve's Bayou. What's her name? Rest in peace, dearly beloved. What's her name? She passed away. They say she was the first Black woman to be on to have her own TV show. She is really giving Claudine in this photo, but I can't think of her name right now. But she really giving. She was in the older version of when the woman was pulled up. What was it? Michael Michelle playing the show that she was in. It was like a revamp of the show. Diane Carroll. Yeah, thank you, Dina. Diane Carroll. She giving Diane Carroll in this picture. Don't she give Diane Carroll in this picture? Put it to in the chat if you see it. I'm not saying she look like Diane Carroll all the time, but in this picture right here, this pose right here, she give me Diane Carroll. But my whole thing is, it gives me that Shamea really wants to be on this show. That the fact that she got upset at Porsha because she didn't have her in her dream cast. You're not in the girl. You're not it, mama. You haven't done enough. And Porsha was being nice to her by telling her, well, girl, well, your husband wouldn't let you on the show. Porsha had her off the list. Porsha, you left her off the list, and you don't think that she would be good for the show. But Shamea went around and telling people, okay. But my whole thing is this: can we have real talk? Is it wrong for Porsha to have a dream cast and not include Shamea if she don't see it for Shamea on the show? Like if she don't think that Shamea will be a good addition to the show, Even though this is something that Shamea cherishes, does that make Porsha wrong that she left Shamea off of her dream cast? Like we auditioned you a couple of times and they never gave you a piece, girl. You don't give. I don't think that you give. I don't think that you really give it up. Do we think that? I mean, is Porsha wrong for that? Put a 3 in the chat if you think that she's wrong. Put a 6 in the chat if you think that she has every right to not think that Shamea, to not include Shamea. I don't think that Shamea is a good addition to the show. I think that y'all saw that Shamea lives in Sterling Hall, and y'all said, oh, let's go up for it because y'all not used to really seeing money over there. But I don't really see nothing but tears and sorrow and sad, and I just don't see it. Thank you for the super chat, Cameron. He said, what's good? Shamea can get one view from you. Shamea will never get a view from me. Shamea won't never get a view from me. I don't like her. I don't think that she's a good addition to the show. I don't think that she's a good addition to the show. I don't. And I don't think that she's a good addition to the show. And I'm just not here for it. And no matter how much money her husband got,
You still not that girl.
you still not that girl. Okay? But again, I don't think that Porsha is wrong for leaving Shamea off the list. And I don't think that it's wrong for Porsha not want to share this platform with somebody that she's close with, right? Because I think that it will almost be kind of like Kyle with Kim. Like, now with your best friend on the show, right? It's like, okay, so anything Shamea do, I gotta be involved with. I gotta have her back in everything that I do. I mean, everything that she do. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want, can I breathe? Can I have something of my own? You know what I'm saying? Almost like Justin was doing Keisha, talking about, I want to go to Howard with you. No, you don't want to go to Howard with me. Take your ass down to Northwestern. You get what I'm saying? Can I have something of my own? Can I have something of my own? Thank you for the super chat, Feel Good. He said, oh my God, Gabor, I was thinking the same thing. Is it wrong for me to have something without my best friend? People want things outside of others. Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to have, can I have something outside myself? You know what I'm saying? Then I got to worry about you telling my business. You already telling my business. I believe that now that Shamea paid for her peach, she paid for her peach. And I just feel like it's added pressure for Porsha. I feel like it's added pressure for Porsha. Now it's like everybody trying to see if she a good friend or not, and if she not a good friend. Now Shamea all in the studio with her sickly sisters over there talking about, where's Porsha at? Where's Porsha at? Girl, why are we worried about what Porsha at? Go home and hug your kids. Shayla already said you ain't really there for her, and we know Shiloh need hugs and kisses. You know what I'm saying? Go home and hug your kids. Why are you worried about Porsha being around here for your big single? But see, the thing is, Shamea wants this show because she think that if she got in front of us, that she was going to be a star. She thought that if she got in front of this show, that she was going to be a star. She thought that she was going to be a star. And we got a lot of stuff with you. We got a lot of stuff with you, Shamea, because it is some stuff that I want to talk to you about. It's some stuff that I want to talk to you about. Okay? Shamea was over there telling Cynthia that her mama, see that Shamea is dirty. That her mama and Miss Diane was friends and real close back in the day, and they got into it. And then when the producers asked her, well, what did they fall out of for it about? She was like, well, I don't want to get into that, girl, but you brought it up. Say their names and leave it at the playground. You brought it up. Now, why do y'all think Miss Diane and Johnny Taylor got into it? Because Shamea mama look like Johnny Taylor. Why do you think they got into it? I want to know why they got into it. Don't bring it up if you don't want to talk about it. Shamea know what she doing.
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
Make no mistake. Shamea know what she doing. Shamea know what she was doing, and it's giving me that I'm gonna make up for what my mama. I'm gonna make up for what happened to my mama. I'm over here to make up for what happened to my mama. You gonna pay for what your mama did to my mama, because the way. Let me show you the text. Let me show you the tweet that Porsha put out. Because see, what Porsha, you should have you got played out your spot. Because Mina, Portia's reaction is giving me, Portia reaction give me that Miss Diane was in the wrong. That's what it gave me. I don't know what it gave y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the reaction that Portia gave gives me that Miss Diane was in the wrong, the way that she reacted. You know what I'm saying? Put a 2 in the chat if you agree with me. I believe that Miss Diane was probably in the wrong. Just by the way that Portia reacted, okay? Portia said, I'ma just say this. I'm watching new episodes, Shamea Morton. Now, don't take it there. Don't imply shit about Diane Williams. I've been keeping the queue quiet, and you can do and say what you want on me. But hear me when I say wrong road. Talk about, well, your mom thought my mom was a friend. Talking about what your mom thought my mom was a friend. Knowing good damn well what she did to my mom was highly egregious. Don't do it. Keep playing victim and that BS. Don't F with my mom. If you said it on TV, now I'm saying it in public, just stop. Fair warning. This ain't giving me nobody that's scared. Remember, she was over there telling them, I want to talk about Porsha, about what was going on, but I'm scared. It ain't giving me scared that you done brought the girl mama into it. Shamea know what she doing. Shamea know what she doing, and I'm not here for it. Y'all, listen, I get that y'all don't like Porsha. I get it, but we got to call out fake bullshit when we see it. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry I. He says, Shamea got no style, not funny, hair a mess, can't read the girls, and always crying. The worst. Right. Right. I thought that you're supposed to be happy. I thought that you was living life. You know, when he got you a husband and, you know what I'm saying, a shit chaser that, you know what I'm saying, he loved that you went and boo-booed in his toilet or whatever, and he started loving you after, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be happy. Every time we see you, you crying. Thank you for the super chat, Feel Good. He said, are we one? It was no reason to bring moms. No, it was no reason to bring the mama up. You getting your digs in. See, the thing is, you still ain't sat down with Porsha. Don't make me call Porsha. You still ain't sat down with Porsha and talk about what was going on. Now you over here telling Cynthia that your mama's over there was beefing. Trying to reverse engineer it, and you still, Diane spoke on on Shamea first. She should have spoke on her. She was telling her daughter the truth. The difference is, Night Owl, and this is what we're going to say is, first of all, Shamea didn't know that Diane was speaking on her. And all Diane said was, you got to watch the dog that's bringing you the bone. You got to watch the dog that's bringing you the bone. And she was right. Thank you for the super chat, Dina the Explorer. Because what Shamea was trying to do, the dog that brought her the bone, she just let me know, I'm a good doggy. I'm a good doggy. Woof! That's what she was letting you know. Thank you for the super chat, Dina. She said Diane was eating pizza on her good furniture. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Dina. I don't think that Shamea mama had no good furniture. You know that Shamea mama give me that she was drunk back in the day. She give me Johnny Taylor. Okay. What else did we see? Oh, girl, Cynthia was over there talking about her and Nene relationship. You know, my thing is this, Cynthia. You over here talking about you and Nene. These girls got deep-seated history. Their mamas and stuff was beefing back in the day. You and Nene wasn't close like that. You and Nene wasn't really close like that you over here doing friend contracts and stuff like that. So you can't compare, you know. But I do think that you're trying to give the girls advice. I like you. I like you, Cynthia, and you are looking good, girl. You looking good. You looking good. Thank you for the super chat, Beyonce's mom. She said Porsha gonna make Shamea ring. Shamea mama is the richer one. Is she richer, Kwame? Where did we get that from? Who said that? Did we see the bank accounts? Who said that? Because she was turning them bottles up over there at the clubhouse. She sure was turning the bottles up at the clubhouse. Now let's get on Porsha. Okay. Porsha went to go play she went bowling with Cynthia and Angela. Ain't Angela bad? Ain't Angela bad? Give it up. Angela bad. Angela bad. Okay. Now let me be quiet because y'all gonna say I'm body shaming, and I'm not. Let me tell y'all something. One of my friends texted me last night and said, let me be quiet. Okay. So we at the bowling alley. Okay? Again, we're not going to touch everything. I just got some questions. Okay? Porsha told the girls that Porsha was over here trying to fight with her baby. Porsha was over here trying to fight with her baby. She over here trying to fight with PJ. And my thing is, I didn't know that PJ was verbal. I honestly and truthfully, I thought that PJ was nonverbal this whole time that we've been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta because, until I started watching Porsha speak on it, I didn't know that she was verbal. But this is what I don't understand about these ready-made families. Okay? Porsha didn't really know Simon like that. Okay? Porsha met Simon at Fallon's house. By the time it was time to leave, she was engaged to him, and Fallon was kicked out with the pool boy, right? So she didn't really know him like that. And so we know that Porsha didn't know him like that to be marrying him. So Pilar didn't know him, right? Pilar didn't know him like that. So why is Pilar calling the man Pop instead of Mr. Simon? This is what I don't get about these ready-made families. Why is she calling him Pop instead of Mr. Simon? You didn't know him well enough to be calling him Pop. You didn't know him well enough to be calling him Pop. He don't need no nicknames. We don't know this nigga. Now, she claimed that, she reached out to him, talking about Pilar asked about him and he left her on red. You done already told that story before. Uncle Simon, now Wizard, we don't need no nicknames. It's Uncle, it's Mr. Simon. And it's giving me Porsha don't want to work. Porsha trying to see if Simon got some more money. That's why she keep on reaching out to him. Okay? Now, if I was in school with PJ, I would terrorize PJ. Because Pop is granddaddy. Right? Pop is granddaddy. And I would have been, girl, I would have told Pilar, girl, Pop is sleeping with your mama? My Pop go with my grandmother. My Pop and my grandmother go together. You know what I'm saying? They married. Your mom is over here sleeping with Pop. And my thing is, I just feel like it needs some people in the family that tell her, girl, where's Pop, baby? Pop is dead, girl. Hosea Williams Jr. is dead. Porsha's daddy is dead. I'm not trying to be rude or mean, girl, but PJ got a daddy. Every nigga that Porsha talks to, we don't need to be trying to make him daddy or calling him his name. That is Mr. Simon. That ain't Pop. It ain't Pop. It ain't Pop. What are we doing? This is crazy. Pop. And quit trying to make it seem like it's something with PJ. It's giving Mary Cosby. Where's Pop? He's missing. And then my whole thing is, why won't you tell the girl the truth? We ain't together no more. And Porsha want us to believe that this was a blended family and that they was just getting along. I don't think that you knew these. I don't think that it's just from what I'm seeing on the show. I just don't think that y'all families was blended like that. I just don't think that y'all families was blended like that. That man is Mr. Simon, and Mr. Simon is gone. He's gone. Shit. Okay? Now we got Angela. Okay? Now we got Angela. Okay? Girl. Angela, you know you my fave, but I gotta be honest, girl. Oh, girl. And before we get started, I know that we got the news about her mama, but the mama got on the show, so we gotta talk about it. Okay? We gotta talk about it. Angela, this season, you have been doing a good job. I have liked you, but it was something in this episode that I seen in you that made me, I'm kind of side-eyeing you a little bit. It's something that you do on this show that I don't like.
Because I've been quiet for too long.
No, I'm not going to.
You a little tacky, Angie. You a little tacky. Okay? Now, Miss Angie Mama, I don't know Angie Mama name, okay? I don't like how you showing your mama up and your sister up on this camera. Okay, you on this camera, you talking about what you did for them. You talking about that you bought them a house. You sitting up here talking about how much the house cost. You talking about the house cost $490,000. Okay, I don't like that you showing your mama up on this camera. Okay, and if I was your mama, I would have left too, because I know I would have been in the shelter before I let you show me up on these cameras. I would have went to a shelter because I know I could look at Angie Mama, how she showed up on camera, and know that they ain't got no house that's above $490,000. But I would have been in the shelter before I let you and that little bulldagger you raised show me up on these cameras. And that's why your mama left that house. Because that little bulldagger that you raised over there tried to show up on this camera, and you gonna try to make this your storyline. And that's why your sister, you can't even mention your sister's name on this show. And that's why they keep on bleeping it, because you keep on trying to throw stuff in people's face. Okay? Your sister coming up, your daughter coming over here and telling me what you done bought for me, and you didn't check her. Right? So your daughter got enough motherfucking mouth where she gonna come over here and tell me what my child done bought for me, but the dyke bitch didn't even tell you that she over there, she didn't have enough puss to tell you that she went over there and married another woman. She done went over there and married another broad and done kept it to you for 4 months, and you ain't said nothing to her, but she gonna come over here and check me about what you done bought for me, and she think that it's hers though. You ain't even tell her, well girl, that's my mama house. I bought that for my mama. It's giving me that Amari think that she coming over there and I'm getting the master bedroom. Her and her stud gonna come over there and kick grandma out the master bedroom, and her stud about to be over there laid up. And you ain't check her. You ain't checked your daughter. You coming over here trying to check me. So I moved out. I would be in the shelter before I let you show me up on these cameras. I can't stand no bitch that did that. Girl. If I wouldn't have came over there throwing them keys in that house, throwing them keys in Angela's face, and then you gonna have the audacity. Then we didn't see this. They showed the clip. Then they showed the clip of you and Amari calling LaMargaret on the phone, trying to check LaMargaret. Bitch, come get the house. That's what I would have told her. Bitch, come get the house, bitch. I don't need this house, bitch. You ain't did enough for me where you and this bulldagger dyke bitch about to come over here and talk to me like I'm crazy. She gonna come over here and try to take my house and my car just because you bought it? Girl, fuck you and fuck her. Shit. That's my LaMargaret left. Bitch ain't got enough puss to go over there and tell you that she done went over here and went and married a whole broad. But she gonna come over here and tell you what you gonna do. And telling them that you need to put me out. And you need to do something about it. And your sister not wrong either, Angela, because if your daughter would have came over there talking to my mom like that, I would have right in her mouth. I would have been right in that bitch's mouth. If she'd have been talking to my mama. I wish one of my nieces and nephews would come over here. Girl, I'd have kicked that bitch teeth so down you would have thought I was Angie Stone. I'd have kicked that bitch teeth. She'd have, girl, down her motherfucking throat. Coming over there talking to my mama, and your mama's supposed to be sick on pills and shit. Girl, please. Amari a problem. She don't even clean up. But see, this is the thing though, Angela, because you ain't raised her. There's a difference between providing for a child and raising a child. The thing is, Amari thinks she you. Amari thinks she you because you nasty. Charles said you don't clean up. Charles said you don't clean up behind yourself. And the thing is, Amari around there not cleaning up because she thinks she the woman of the house like you. She doing what you do. Bitch, you can't do what I do. This is my husband. When Amari take her grown ass in there and go and cook and make breakfast, she need to clean up behind herself if those are the rules of the house. She can't do what you do. She can't do what you do. You the mama. You the wife. Amari thinks she you. She didn't clean up that kitchen when she went on that first episode. She didn't clean up that kitchen. Now it's all coming to light. She thinks you nasty, so she thinks she ought to be nasty. You need to tell Amari, do as I say, not as I do. Do as I say, not as I do. You ain't raised her. And I get it, her daddy died when she was young, so you probably spoiled her, but you still need to raise her. Bulldagging ass bitch running around here telling my mama what she gonna do and gonna take her car and shit. And that's the thing, is Amari is treating your mama, I'm not trying to be funny, Amari treating your mama like she was on drugs. That's what it's giving me. It ain't, I'm telling you, it's giving me, put a 4 in the chat if you agree. I ain't never seen Amari treating your mama like she a crack hoe. And that's what it is. I'm sorry. It's giving, Amari is over there treating your, but that's how people treat crackheads. They crackhead grandmas and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Drug problem. It's giving crack hoe. Rest in peace, Lamar. No shade. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's what you was. I'm saying that's how they treated you. That's how they over there treating you. Respect is due to a dog. That woman about you in this world. Respect my mama. Big girl. Dyke asshole. What else happened? You showed your mama up on them cameras. You showed your mama up on these cameras. And your mama should have told you, your mama was trying to be nice to you or whatever. And I'd have told you, girl, you and your daughter would never hold nothing over my head again. You and your daughter would never hold nothing over my head again. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have told you. But what you gonna say, girl, I got a girl, we got a girl, please. Rest in peace, LaMargaret. Rest in peace, my nigga LaMargaret. You know what I'm saying? I believe in a couple of more seasons we would have saw the real you, girl. But I like you, LaMargaret. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did nothing wrong. Okay? But she said that Charles approached her and told her that that you was nasty. That she was nasty and she should have taught you how to clean up. But we already know that, you know what I'm saying? Angela said that she raised her brothers and sisters. So she figured, let me go ahead and have a baby. Because, you know, she was a teenage mother, too. Niggas having babies on there and shit. I seen a clip of the after show. She said that she was the side chick and she didn't even know. What do you know? Okay? Yeah, let me see. And the mama also said that she was the same age as Charles, or around the same age. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that Miss LaMargaret had Angela real young. So it just proves that Angela, you know, you really, Angela, you know, I'm not saying that you look old though. You bad. You bad, mama, but girl, you do look a little on, okay? Now, Angela put out there that her mama had passed away. Rest in peace, my girl LaMargaret. Rest in peace. Now, they say she passed away in October. I don't know what the headlines and stuff is saying or whatever, but they say my girl passed away in October. So let's read what she said. Okay? Angela Oakley, 34. She said, tonight's episode includes my mommy, and you showed her up. It's almost impossible to believe that she isn't here with us. I'm so grateful she made her on-screen debut, even if it's just for a moment. She passed suddenly. My world shattered in an instant. The pain, the loss, the heartbreak, words can't even begin to describe. The world will never get to witness her jovial spirit, her laughter, her love, and that hurts me more than I can put into words. We miss her more than ever. I hope I made her proud. I know she's watching over us. Even now, she lives on through me. Her strength, her humor, her unconditional love, they're woven into every fiber of who I am. Mommy, I love you endlessly. You are everything, my inspiration, my light, my forever. They say it gets easier. That's hard to believe. P.S. This was filmed over a year ago in the wake of such a tragic loss, and family issues are insignificant. I wish nothing but peace and love for everyone. Rest in peace, my girl LaMargaret. Okay? Who else we got? Okay. Next, we got Kelly. Kelly was taking Chloe. I believe her name was Chloe. Is this Chloe? I don't know. Chance. Look, I don't know the girls. The oldest one. The one that ain't over there by Mark. She was taking... Now, I don't believe... Now, I'm not trying to be funny. Angie, Kelly, I'm just telling you, Kelly, let me tell you something, Kelly. You're not really giving me money. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're not really giving me money. Now, I feel like Chloe... Is it Chloe? Chloe is too young for a new driver. Chloe shouldn't be riding around in no Escalade. She needs to try to be learning how to drive a little small car. You ain't got nothing smaller. It's giving me this is all you got. Ain't nothing but it's an Escalade. You get what I'm saying? But it's you know that I think an Escalade is too big for her to be trying to. She gotta try to drive something smaller. at first and try to get that. But the best teacher is her getting out there on the road or whatever. But they say if you could drive anything. You know what I'm saying? I remember my first car. I got my first car. My daddy got me a car when I was 16 years old. But he made me not want the car no more because I used to have to ask him to drive it. How I gotta ask you to drive something that's mine that's supposed to be mine? You know what I'm saying? And my stepmama used to be like, well, you know, you don't want the car. I'm like, yeah, I want the car. You gotta ask him to drive it. I gotta ask him to drive something that's mine. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, with the gas, though, I will say this. I remember when my daddy, I remember we were younger, and I remember my mama had called my dad. Well, my full transparency, my daddy got out of jail when I was like 11. I was 11, my brother and my sister, they was 10. And I remember my mama asking, and I'm only like 9, 10 months older than my brother and sister, right? And so I remember my mother, and you know, and to my mama, I'm just the oldest, but it's like, girl, I ain't even a year older than these kids. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my life was, okay, to sum up my upbringing, I feel like my life was like, okay, we got this 11-month-old, 10-month-old baby over here, and we got twins, so you need to hurry up and start walking. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you ain't got time to play or do anything or whatever because you got them coming right up after you. And I remember my mama was telling my brother to call my daddy and ask him for something. And I could hear, but I couldn't see. And he was like, no. And she was like, why not? You scared? And he must have said, yeah. And she was like, why? Because, you know, we don't really know the nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga just got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? The nigga don't went to jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And so my mama was like, okay. And so she came and told me, go ask him, call him and ask him for this or whatever. But it was like, no, are you scared? Now I'm scared of the nigga too. Shit. I don't know this man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But that was my upbringing. But by that time, that was when he first got out. But by the time my senior year came around and he had got me the car, no, that was my junior year. It was the summer of my junior year, going to my senior year. I literally used to go to my daddy's house every day and ask him for gas money. And he would talk shit to me, you know what I'm saying? But he would give me the money. I'm sorry. That reminded me of Chloe sitting up here talking about, because Kelly was saying, Kelly was telling her, girl, I'll buy you the BMW, girl, but I don't think you can afford the gas. And she was like, well, you can afford it. She was like, well, no. But the thing is, Kelly, you're going to end up giving her the money anyway because she's trying to work for you. She's trying to work for you. So I guess you're going to end up giving her the money anyway or whatever. But we'll see. She want to be BMW. She already got 17 purses. I hope you could keep that up, okay? But that's all I think that we all saw of Kelly. Now we got to get over here to Drew. Drew is a liar. Drew is a liar. Now either Drew lying or Pastor lying. What's Pastor name? What's the pastor name? What's the pastor name? Hold on, let me see. Give me my picture of Drew. Either Drew lying or Pastor is lying. And I'm more inclined to believe, well, it ain't that I don't think that pastors are above lying, okay? But I believe either Drew is lying or Pastor is lying. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get the pictures. I'm trying to be, let me see. What is Pastor's real name? I believe either Drew is lying or Pastor is lying to us and playing in my face, okay? First, we saw Drew earlier. She was in the car. Drew storyline flopped, okay? Drew's storyline flopped. Let me tell you. Drew thought that she was going to come on this show with Porsha coming back and she was going to try to play in Porsha's face with her baby daddy. But you know Porsha blacks out sometimes or whatever. And we already heard Dennis say that that Drew don't want to work with him no more because she's scared of her. So her storyline flopped. And now, because she got scared of her, so she's trying to use this divorce from Ralph girl and nobody cares. When we met Ralph was cheating on you when we met him. We don't care, okay? And Drew, you be telling lies and you're not keeping up with your lies, okay? You said that you is over here providing 100% for the kids, but you also said that Ralph was paying all of the bills at the house. So how are you providing for the kids 100%, and then he paying all of the bills at the house and you're not supposed to pay nothing? Because you literally told him that your lawyer said that he's paying for everything and you didn't give him no fight in that. You said that the lawyer told you that you wasn't supposed to pay for nothing, not even the exterminator over there with the kids or whatever. And so you be telling lies and you don't know when to stop. Then you said you don't know how much he make, but he makes a lot. You haven't seen his financials, but he make a lot. If you haven't seen the financials, girl, it could be fraud. Keep up with the lies, girl, that you tell. Keep up with the lies, okay? Now, Pastor say that the judge didn't think about the kids. I think that the judge made the right decision. I just think Pastor is from the old school. You know what I'm saying? I think that if Drew wanted to be like Amari and Angela daughter and start eating pussy, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that we should uproot the kids for that. You over here, you was messing with a bulldagger with a stiff tongue, and Ralph wanted to divorce you, or y'all was gonna get a divorce. I believe the children should stay stationary in the home, and you and Ralph need to be packing y'all shit in and out. But I believe that when, I'm just being real, I believe that when Drew leaves, Josiah needs to go with her. I'm only joking. But I believe that the kids should stay stationary. And when Drew and Ralph, I don't think that the kids need to be moving from pillar to post because Drew and Ralph can't get their stuff together. Right? Do y'all agree with me? I believe that the children should stay stationary. And I believe that Drew and Ralph should be moving back and forth. Pastor want what's good for Drew. Pastor just want what's good for Drew. I believe that the judge was thinking about the kids, and I believe that the judge made the right decision. The kids should stay stationary. Pastor just want Ralph kicked out. Okay? And Pastor said that the kids are changing, that they not listening. Now, either the mama lying or Drew lying. Now, let me know, okay? Because Pastor say that the kids ain't listening, but Drew is over there crying or whatever. Drew, you's a lying bitch. Because now that I think about it, Drew is lying. You's a lying bitch. Because when I remember not too long ago, put a 5 in the chat if you remember. Not too long ago, what's the little girl name? Mariah? It can't be Mariah. It's something with an I. It starts with an M and it got an I at the end. Drew's a lying bitch. Girl, them kids is bad. Either Pastor ain't been around them kids like that, or Drew just a lying bitch, because I could swear to God, Ralph was supposed to take them kids, and you told the little girl that you was going to do her hair, and she ran out the room, and she went and got on the steps, and you did a countdown to 5, and you got the 5, and that girl was looking at you like, girl, what? And you talking about, really, Mania? Put a 5 in the chat and remember, it was no consequences. You counted to 5, girl, and Mania tried you right on camera. What's the little girl name? Put a 5 in the chat if you remember. Drew did a countdown. She either counted up to 5 or she counted down to 5. You told her, come here, let me do your hair. And that girl ran on them stairs and you did a countdown to 5. And when you got the 5, you just looked at it and said, really? You were supposed to say, cut the cameras, dead ass. And she was supposed to come back on the camera with a cast on her arm and a busted lip. You gonna show me up in front of these motherfucking cameras like I can't raise these kids. What's the girl name? The girl showed you up on camera, Drew. You's a lying bitch. These kids are bad as hell. And I know they bad because y'all got roaches. They don't clean up behind themselves either. The kids don't listen to Drew. I don't see no 5s. Okay, I see them. Let me go up. Okay. Yes. The kids don't listen. That's why y'all got roaches. Water your eyes at least. Oh, baby, she would have had a cast on her arm. She would have had a busted lip and an eye patch. And they'd have said, what happened to the baby? I would have, let me raise my kids. Y'all raise the way y'all see fit. Y'all raise y'all the way y'all. These kids ain't gonna get up and put me in no nursing home. They ain't gonna get grown and get to disrespecting me. Oh, yes. I believe in raising kids. I don't believe in, 072-072-160 with an eye patch with a girl. She probably would have been in a wheelchair. Because you, not only did you show me up, you showed me up in front of company. And we got this camera here. You see this? This is a camera. They're going to show this in front of the world. And the world need to know I get down. The world needs to know I get down. You trying to show me up in front of these cameras and shit like it's because again, she could have called Manaya when it was something. What's the girl name? It started with an M, but it ended with an I. The girl was you could have shown it could have been a predator or something coming by, and she could have been calling Manaya, and Manaya would have been over there, you know what I'm saying, running away. Girl, get over here. You could be in danger. You could be in danger. Real talk. Somebody been told you, here got some candy over here, and I said don't go over there, and you went over there just because they got some candy. You need to know when I tell you to come here, you need to come here. But she did the countdown and ain't nothing happened. And Drew over there, see, Drew, you didn't think that your mom was going to tell you that them kids is bad over there on camera. Thank you, House of Princess. It's Anaya. Oh, yes, Anaya showed up. Anaya showed up. She counted the 5. Drew, you's a lying bitch. You's a liar. It's hard for me to believe anything that you say. Okay, but yeah, it's no consequences. The kids don't listen to her. They don't listen to you. They don't listen to Ralph. Y'all got roaches. Okay, you know, and I just think, Drew, we don't know you well enough to know if these kids just bad. We don't know you well enough to know if these kids, if you just, you know what I'm saying, if these kids are just bad or not. We don't know you well enough to know if your kids just bad, but you are a liar. You are a liar. Drew, you a liar. Okay? There's a difference between providing for a child and raising a child. Aaliyah Miggins say roaches, they need an exterminator. What do we need an exterminator for if it ain't nothing but they got roaches? They got roaches. Okay? She claimed that Ralph changed the locks on the door and she went to the hotel, right? Now she claimed that it was a lock on the door. She went to the hotel. Ralph came home about 1 and let her in. I thought that she was at the hotel, girl. I thought that she was at the hotel. How you know that Ralph came home? Girl, you just be lying, Drew. I feel like that what Drew is doing is that she's trying to get the women on her side. Like, take my side. I'm a woman. And she wants the people to just drag them. Okay? So last night, her and Ralph got into it online. And this is what they had to say. Because the mama was talking about Ralph. I don't remember what Pastor said or whatever. I don't think she no good pastor. Okay? So Ralph wrote, Mama gotta watch her mouth. Don't you remember I say you after you spent all your husband's money and had nothing? Oh my. Okay? I was your angel then. Things change fast, doesn't it? Okay? Y'all not about to show me. I feel Ralph. Y'all not about to show me up on these cameras. Okay? So Drew talking about disrespecting my mother, especially on a public platform, is completely unacceptable. She's simply speaking from a mother's perspective based on what she witnessed. Please stop the unnecessary negativity and show some basic respect. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I helped you out that pit you fell in. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. I helped you out that pit you fell in, Pastor. I helped you out that pit you fell in. Now, was you disrespecting your mama when you told everybody? Put a 3 in the chat if you remember Drew's first season. Was you disrespecting your mama when you told her that when you and Ralph be in the bedroom having sex, your mama would open the door and be looking at Ralph's dick? Was you disrespecting your mama then? Was you disrespecting Pastor then? You said that your mama would bust in the door while you and Ralph was having sex, and she'll wait until he pull out and be looking at his dick. Move over, girl. Let mama get him. That's what you said about Pastor. Put the 3. Y'all see the 3s? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Pastor. That's what you said about Pastor. Was that disrespectful? Rosanna G, I'm not lying, baby. That's what she said. You see the 3s in the chat? That's what she said. Was you disrespecting Pastor then? It's giving female Eddie Long to me. Okay? Ralph wrote, disrespecting me on national televised show is completely unacceptable. You use me for a storyline every season. I'm getting tired of it. Stop lying and start telling the truth. That goes for you and whoever else is speaking on my name. Tell the truth or I will. Simply Sakina say she don't remember. Oh yes, that happened. Okay. Yeah, I think that your mama is wrong. Y'all not about to be sitting up here. Your mama should have kept her mouth closed if I gave your mama's money. Your mama should have kept her mouth closed if I gave her money. But see, you see what Drew is saying is on this. She ain't saying you didn't help my mama out that pit she fell in, right? She ain't saying I didn't help you out that pit you fell in. She saying, don't disrespect my mama. So he did come and come on, Gabor, you making that part up. J East, what I make up? J East, what I make up? I don't make stuff up, baby. What did I make up? Let me know. Let me know immediately what I made up. Oh, baby, she said that. Oh, baby, she said that her first season on the show. Are you talking about what I said about Drew and Pastor? Drew said that about Pastor. Everybody, we gotta help Drew. We gotta help Jay Eats out. Everybody help Jay Eats out. Put a 9 in the chat if what I'm saying is the truth. Pastor came in now. I mean, Drew said that Pastor used to come in the room while they was having sex, and she would be looking at Ralph's dick. I would never come down here and lie to y'all. Y'all gonna forget? I don't forget. I keep my ear to the ground. I don't know what y'all be doing, but my phone be down and I be paying attention to the TV. I said, I know she did say that about her mama. I would have never said that about my mama. Never would have said that about my mom, even if it was true. My mom would have never did that, though, because I'm a virgin. Thank you for the super chat, Stacey. She say, love the accountability you're trying to hold on Drew. Angela's daughter disrespected her and her grandmother, too. Yes, she did. Thank you for the super chat, Stacey M. See, I will raise a Marvin. Let me tell you something, Stacey M. I know how the LGBT kids can do. The LGBT kids think ain't no rules for them. You know what I'm saying? The girls think because they eat pussy, or the boys think because they suck dick that ain't no rules for them. It's rules for you. So you sure not about to disrespect me or my mama just because you over here boy dagging. You know what I'm saying? You sure ain't nothing special. The LGBT kids, I can say it, the LGBT kids think that they special. You're not about to disrespect me or my mama. You're not about to disrespect me or my mama. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, Ralph got something on him. She can't look away. I would like to see in my Monique voice. Oh, wow. Thank you for the super chat. Wait, who Pastor? Pastor is Drew mama. Now, how come she must not be a good pastor if she over here begging Ralph for money? What about the offering and tithes? She must not be a good pastor. She must not be a good pastor. And I ain't never seen no pastor that ain't even, she can't even raise her grandkids. She can't even get her grandkids to listen to her. But she 80 though. But she 80. She look good for 80. Okay? Everywhere you go. Okay, what else did I see? Okay, so now Drew trying to play the woman game. Drew trying to play the woman game. Here she go. Let me see. I'll go everywhere you go. Here she go now. Let me see. Mm-hmm. So here she go now. She say Ralph does an amazing job. No, Ralph say Drew does an amazing job lying and playing victim. These RHOA fans believe everything. I don't believe anything. I don't believe anything. Ralph, Drew ain't no good liar for me. I don't believe that Drew is I believe that Drew is playing in front of these cameras, and she has been giving me that every season that she's gotten on the show. So Drew goes and say, Ralph does an amazing job as a peach holder. Drew, you tired, you late, you through. You tired, you late, you through. Ralph say, well, I am your storyline every season. We work together, but now it's over. Try getting a new storyline that doesn't involve me. So y'all was faking the storylines. Got it. So y'all worked together with the storylines when she first got on the show.
Got it. Okay.
I don't share nothing.
Okay, got it. Okay. Last scene of the episode. It was Porsha and Shamea. Okay. Porsha got there first. Okay. Then Shamea showed up. And to me, again, y'all, I feel like that Shamea was just, you know what I'm saying? Was just angry. She was trying to reverse engineer what happened with her and Porsha. And she was just over there angry.
Yes, angry, black, bald head.
Angry, black, and bald head. Okay, she, it was like anything that Porsha did. Porsha took a breath. She had a problem with her taking a breath. You know what I'm saying? Porsha was moving the silverware on the table. She had a problem with her putting the silverware. Shamea is just looking for a moment. She's looking for attention. She was looking for Porsha to be her storyline. And the thing is this. We may not like the way that Porsha got married. or how she got married. But the truth of the matter is Porsha is going through a divorce. And I don't want to be no Porsha apologist. You know what I'm saying? But Sharjay, I'm wrong for the bald head part. Y'all not about the colorism me. Now, she said last episode, that she was bald headed and she needed some go naked. Okay? Shamea, I believe that Shamea feel like that she got her peach or her plum. You know what I'm saying? And she want to show Porsha what time it is. I'm on your level now. What? Nothing, girl. You're not on my level just because you went and got a peach. See, Shamea has been waiting for this moment. She wish she had this moment for life. And Shamea thought that she was going to get the fans to be on her side. Even when you beefing with Porsha, girl. Shamea, even with you beefing with Porsha, even when people think that Porsha is wrong, girl.
You still not that girl.
You still not that girl. You still not that girl. You sitting up here trying to gaslight Porsha. You was talking about Porsha to the ops. You was talking about Porsha to the ops. If it was some stuff that happened between you and her and the girls was trying to bring it up, you didn't have to give no explanations talking about the stuff in the marriage and stuff. That means that you was over there talking. You was talking about Porsha. It was not they was just asking you something. You went over there and you was talking to Porsha to the ops. You was talking to Porsha to the ops. See, you was in the background because you thought that Porsha was that girl because she had a peach, and now you feel like I'm on your level. Now I got a peach. Now I got a peach and I'm on your level. And now you need to RESPE, respect me. Because I'm on your level now. I'm on your level now. And your best friend is going through a lie. She is going, I'm not trying to be funny or whatever and be, she is going, she going through a divorce. And midway, if I was Porsha, I would have said,
Somebody get this bitch off me.
Get off me. I can't breathe. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't breathe. I can't move the silverware around. I'm trying to ask you what's wrong. You don't know what's wrong. You really mad at Shiloh and you taking it out on me. And girl, you mad at the world and you trying to take everything out on me. You mad at your husband want another baby. You trying to take it out on me. You ain't there for Shia. Something got to give. You already ain't there for Shia, and now you want to be a singer too? You mad at the world. Then you done bought Asha over here, bitch, and you still gonna listen. You mad at the world. You mad at the world, and you trying to take it out on me. I got my own damn problems. I got my own problems. I'm just telling you how I feel, Porsha. What's wrong with me? I don't know what I did to make you so, girl. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Don't nobody care about you, Shamea. You ain't it, girl. Nobody cares. Right, MNT styling on the budget. Y'all got me taking up for Porsha. Y'all got me. But I call it straight though. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could be fake. But y'all got me taking up for Porsha? Shamea looking for a moment. Asha is dirty work, and I'm pretty sure that piss was dirty too. Baby, you can't fool me, girl. You can't fool me. If baby, they say marijuana stay in your system for 30 days, baby, how long is crack in the system, baby? Huh? And you see, that's the problem, good boy. Porsha don't care that Shamea is hurt. Is Shamea hurt? Ain't nobody tell you to go over there and have no baby with old ass Gerald. Ain't nobody tell you to go over there and have them kids with Gerald. Who is Asha? The surrogate. And then Shamea tried to get Porsha fired. That's the shit that I see talking about, right? Listen, let me tell you something.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Shamea was trying to get Porsha fired. Shamea got on camera and said that Porsha told her that she was not going to be their friends off the show like they do on the show, that they're going to have to pay me some more money. She was coming for her job. She was coming for her job. Y'all might not agree, but that's some nasty work. Put a 7 in the chat if you agree. You was coming for her job. No, you did not get in front of the bosses. Get in front of the camera and tell them that I said I'm not going to do this in front of the girl. Baby, that Shamea is nasty work. That Shamea is nasty work. So your friend is already going through a divorce. She got a friend on the show that I mean, it's already a girl on the show. So she going through a divorce. Then she got a girl on the show that's trying to play with her baby daddy, and now you trying to take her job away. And now you trying to take your friend's job away.
Bitch.
That's a nasty girl. That's why you, baby, you gotta. And Mama Diane, you was right. Mama Diane, you was right. I'm gonna go get you a Meat Lover Supreme. I'm gonna order you a Meat Lover Supreme because you saw it before it even happened, Mama Diane. Tell Porsha to unblock me on Instagram, and I'm gonna get you a Meat Lover Supreme. I promise I'm gonna have it mailed to you because she said you gotta wash the dog carrying the bone. This girl tried to get your daughter's job. She tried to get your daughter's job. Got a peach, baby, and tried to take baby got the peach and tried to take Porsha's. Tried to take Porsha's. And was over there mad.
Yes, angry, black, bald head.
Angry, black, and bald head. Over there. Anything Porsha did, she. Wow, really? I'm gonna get Mama Diane a Meat Lover Supreme. It got pepperoni. It's the pepperoni that you like, but they also got bacon. They got ham. You know what I'm saying? All of the meats that they got in there, I'm gonna get you that. I'm gonna get you that. Now don't sit. I'm not gonna. Now I don't want you sitting on no white furniture now because you know I like Domino's and Domino's go through the box. They, you know what I'm saying? The grease on it go through the box or whatever. But you know it'll be real good for you. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said we will find out how long it stays in the system when the baby come by. Mina is beyond annoying. Mia is beyond annoying. Yeah, we don't. Let me tell you something. I'm blocking y'all. It's not a Shamea over here. I know you don't know, Q. It's Shamea. We renamed her. It's Shamea or Angry Black and Bald Head. Okay? That's what I want her to be addressed as.
Yes, angry, black, bald head.
Okay? And I believe that Shamea was really over there only being friends with Porsha because she wanted to be on this show and she got that peach. Girl, ain't no way. Listen, Shamea was talking about Porsha to her enemy. Drew was her enemy at the time. Drew was over there trying to film with her baby daddy. She was over there trying to film with her baby daddy. That was her enemy. Well, everybody be talking to me about Porsha, but you know, I never talk to them about it. I just always hold her down. Girl. I'm not. Yes, Simply Sakana, we gotta tell the truth. Good. See you hate why you leave out wealthy. Is she wealthy? Is she wealthy? This is what I'm saying. If Shamea was an it girl, see, they say real wealth don't want to be on TV. If she was real wealthy, she could go buy some Grammys like y'all claim Beyonce do. Oh, Jesus. See, if she was real wealthy, she can go and buy some Grammys and stuff like Beyonce do. She wouldn't be trying to use Bravo as a starter up. If Gerald had real wealth, let me know. Yes, play Tasha again. You know I love it.
Yes, angry, black, bald head.
Yes, she's on TV for fun. Is she really? Because every time we see her, she crying. Freedom 557. We got to tell the truth. Every time we see her, she trying to sing us a song or trying to make a joke. Now she look cute in that fake snake skin that she got on in her confessional with the bald head look where it's glued to her head. You know what I'm saying? That's nice. She look nice right there or whatever. But yeah, she just, I just don't see it for her. I don't see it for her. She wants to be a star and she don't got star quality. and she got her plum, and she over here trying to come for Porsha.
The fuck she thinks she is? So I guess you think you're cute now, right? Oh, uppity bitch. You should have kept your fucking mouth shut.
Now she got her piece. She thinks she cute. And she thinks she on. That's why every time we see her, she either crying, she either bending over trying to twerk. You know what I'm saying? It's tacky. Girl, go hug your kids and get ready for this baby. The jealousy is generational. Shamea's mother passed down jealousy she had for Miss Diane. Yeah, I believe that Johnny Taylor, I believe that Johnny Taylor is mad at Porsha mama for something. Porsha needs to keep Pilar away from Shamea girls. Oh, but girl. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. And you seen they was all over there in the studio talking about, where's Porsha? Where's Porsha? I want to know why she ain't here. Girl, I got a film for me. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I got to be there for all of the moments. You know what I'm saying? Your daughter calling me talking about she got her tonsils taken out. I already got my own nonverbal child over here. You feel me? Porsha, well, she's not nonverbal. They say I seen her talking over there on Porsha Speak on it. But I'm just saying, I got my own child over here. Your daughter around here calling me saying, I didn't like tonsils taken out. You can send me that through no text? Oh my God. Now, I don't think that Shamea is jealous of Porsha. Jealous of what? She's jealous because Porsha was on this show. Because Porsha is an it girl. It's Dorit and Sutton all over again. It's Dorit and Sutton all over again. Somebody else, somebody's man, and I believe it was Miss Diane. Well, see, I'm confused now. I would think that it would be Miss Diane, the way that Porsha got upset. But Porsha said in her, when she replied, and you know, Shamea be on social media, but Shamea ain't reply to that because you know Portia's a real ass whooper. But well, I don't really think that she know ass whooper. You know, I think that she know that she could whoop Shamea. But she said what your mama did to my mama was egregious. I don't know. Shamea mama give me. I'm not gonna go there with her mama. But you know, I will say this: we ain't never seen mama. Shamea and her mama thirsty. Shamea and her mama Thursday, they had Shamea mama out there at the bar. When she got to Watch What Happens Live, Shamea mama was at the bar. Girl, Porsha mama just became bad. She been fat. Oh, I thought Shamea mama was a lesbian. I mean, she give me Johnny Taylor. Porsha, no, good boy, so funny to me. I'm sorry. She wants fame. Not generational jealousy. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Taylor was hating on Miss Diane, and now Shamea hating on Porsha, and that's what I'm telling you. That's what they be telling you. Everybody, and when you got a daughter that's bad, you gotta let her know. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta watch that jealousy, and people don't like to hear the truth. Remember when what is Tisha? What's Tisha mama name? She had like 2 or 3 Cascade balls in her head over there in Alabama. Y'all know the Cascade ball hairdo? She used to wear 2 of them. What's Tisha mama name? And y'all think that people be wrong, but you gotta tell the truth. You gotta be able to tell the truth. Remember Tisha mama? Remember Tisha mama, Miss Wanda. Remember Miss Wanda was over there telling Tisha the truth? She was like, I don't want my granddaughters around now spending the night with Melody kids because her kids bald-headed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be trying to cut her hair, cut my grandbaby's head while they sleep. You know what I'm saying? That stuff be happening at sleepovers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my daughters going over there sleeping on their pillowcases and shit and waking up bald with patches and shit out their head. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. That's real talk. You gotta see, y'all ain't lived and y'all ain't really seen no real jealousy. Y'all ain't really seen no real jealousy. Miss Wanda said, I don't want my grandbabies over there sleeping on them pillowcases and stuff that they got going on over there. Yes, baby. Yes. Because Tisha's daughter's got a good grade of hair. Tisha's daughter's got good grade of hair, whatever. And, you know, Melody daughters, I don't know if it comes from Melody or Martell, but they got kicking pulls. And that's just the truth or whatever. And y'all don't like the truth. Shamea is jealous of Porsha. And that's what Miss Diane was trying to say. Look, she jealous of you. The bitch mama was jealous of me back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I had Hosea Williams You know what I'm saying? Hosea Williams Jr. I don't know who she had, because Shamina, y'all believe Shamina daddy got? Yeah, I don't know. It's not all about looks and material things. Porsha grabbed attention, and Shamina has been chasing that since she was a little girl. Yeah, Shamina been chasing that, kicking. They did. Porsha was looking very Claudesdale-ish. GGABOR, Porsha's mom is jealous. Porsha's mom is jealous of what? Of what? Oh, Jesus, I love it. That happened to me at a sleepover. They put mustard in my hair. It dried overnight while I was sleeping. It broke. My mom was pissed, girl. When I tell you, me and my mama would have been out there, girl. Girl, please. See, that's why I don't believe in those sleepovers and stuff like that. Gabor, no. Shamina is not jealous. I'm sorry. Unapologetically me, baby, you can have all the money in the world and not be it and be upset. You can have all the money. The girl Sutton was over there with all the money in the world and was over there mad at the Reeds. And was over there mad at the Reeds. You can have all the money in the world and be upset. If she not jealous, if she's jealous, she hurt. Every time we see this girl, she crying. Every time we see her, she crying. They jealous of each other. Say, now I don't see that now. What Shamina got to be jealous about, though, boy? Let me know. What do you mean? She is not it. Now, how we know Porsha mama was a hoe, though, Londo? How we know Porsha mama was a hoe, though? I grew up in a family of women, and jealousy is a real thing. Oh, yes, I'm telling you. Be no say. Be no say. Let me tell you, be no say, let me tell you something. I went to tell y'all, I think I told y'all this before. I went to school, the high school that I went to, I went to a school with a whole bunch of Mexicans, and I had a Mexican homegirl, her name was Bianca. She got a YouTube page. I don't think that she know that I know, but she got a YouTube page or whatever. It was a real successful YouTube page. But her name was Bianca, and her baby daddy name was Jose. And she was telling me she was having a little girl, and I told her to name her baby Beyonce. I was like, you need to name your baby Beyonce. And she, because her name was Bianca, and his name was Jose. And I was like, you could take the Beyond, and you could name it Bianse with a hyphenated E, like Beyonce. And she thought I was so crazy for telling her that. But girl, I wanted her to name her baby after a queen. The best that ever did it. The baddest bitch that ever grabbed the mic. Thank you for the super chat, Houston 4713. Did Porsha mama steal her man or her money? They said that Shamea mama did something wrong, Houston 4713. And that's what I'm saying. See, and this is what y'all saying though. This is the thing that this is the jealousy and the hate that we see in the chat. Now we saw that old school picture of Shamina mama and Miss Diane, but because y'all think that Diane is better looking, because y'all can't fathom that Shamina mama was over there probably sucking on Diane husband dick, right? You can't see a reason why a man would sleep down. You will only think why a man would sleep up. You can only see why a man would sleep up, and so you think that Diane did something wrong. The bad bitch had to do something wrong. You see how y'all do? Whoever is bad has had to do something wrong. You see how y'all do? Girl. Think about what y'all saying. Somebody had to do something wrong. Somebody had to sleep with somebody's man, but it had to be Diane because she looks better. GGR say Diane couldn't see her puss. 600 pound life, boo. Was it 600 pounds? Was it 600 pounds? Be no say is a play on being nosy. Okay. Be no see. Porsha mom talked the whole walk. Porsha said he met Dennis and spread the legs. She started laughing at her daughter. Girl, a bad bitch can't even laugh. A bad bitch can't even laugh, y'all. Bad bitch can't even have fun no more. Bad bitch can't even have fun no more. Child, girl. Y'all ain't say nothing about Y'all ain't say nothing about the alcohol sweats that Shamea mama had over there. Watch What Happens Live over there behind the bar, though, right? Y'all gonna try to act like Johnny Taylor went over there having, looking like she was having alcohol withdrawals when she was over there behind the bar over there on Watch What Happens Live, though, right? Right? Girl. Bad bitches can't even make, girl can't even laugh at her daughter, child. People still think Diane was cheating with Porsha's daddy on Lauren's mom. Child. She was just nervous. Why was she nervous around alcohol exclusives? Why was she nervous around alcohol? You can put a crack pipe in front of me and I won't break a sweat. What you trying to say, exclusive? She was nervous. What was she nervous around alcohol for? It's giving me Johnny Taylor, baby. Wide open, but act like she was said when Shamea took Porsha to a strip club. She's doing that for free. Wait, wide open, but she acted upset when Shamea took Porsha to the strip club. She's doing that for free. Now, Trish, you just making stuff up. Now Trish, she was not upset that she took her to the strip club. See, you making stuff up, Trish. Was Diane Williams not the wife of Hosea Williams? Yes, she was the wife. She was the wife. She was the wife. I'm not a fan of Porsha at all, but Shamea is giving single black female. Right, Lovely D's? Lovely D's, the thing is, I just got to tell her how I see it because, Porsha blocked me. Porsha blocked me on Instagram, and I never did nothing to her. I ain't never even been to Porsha page before. And I was trying to look for Porsha, and they said, page not found. And, I'm just being real. Shamea just want a moment. She want to be Porsha. What Quan told Sweetie, I'm what you want to be. I'm what you want to be. Did Porsha have a brother too? May Shamea mom slept with him too. Porsha do have a brother, but I think he's on a show one season. I know that he got a daughter because I remember her because I believe that. But Porsha's brother, Lauren ain't really her real sister like that. That's an outside child. You know what I'm saying? Her and her brother got the same mama and daddy. And then Lauren, we treat her, you know what I'm saying? Lauren is the killer. But she's not even really the killer because Todd ain't even Riley's daddy. You know what I'm saying? So she's not even the killer. She worse than it. Well, she a little better than the killer. You feel me? Not Lauren is the killer. No, Lauren not the killer because Lauren is actually Hosea Williams' child. You know what I'm saying? Kayla is, girl. I'm not a big fan of Porsha this season, yet I still see. Right. I don't remember her brother being a looker. He looked like the old Porsha. He wasn't bad looking. He wasn't bad looking, though. He wasn't bad looking. We need a deep dive into the mom, especially Mama Diane. That's what Shamea was trying to do when she put it out there. Because she know that they gonna ask her that at the reunion. We want to know what happened between the mamas. You know what I'm saying? Now it probably was given that Mama Diane was probably in her whole bag and Shamea mama got drunk and went and told all her tea. She probably got drunk and told all Mama Diane tea because she ain't had no story to tell. Lauren is not an outside. Porsha's dad was married to Lauren's mom. Ali, I'm talking about she was outside, meaning she don't belong to Diane. Diane was married to him too. That's an outside child. What I'm talking about, what we talking about is on this show. Let me tell you when I say outside child. When I say outside child, if Porsha is holding the peach, I'm talking about the kids that came between Porsha's mama and her father. In that household, she's an outside child. We don't know if that's really his baby on anyway. He probably claimed me something. You get what I'm saying? We don't know if that was his real baby. Candy over there claiming Kayla. That ain't real. That shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? So she's an outside child. She don't come between. She wasn't between this union between Hosea Williams Jr. and Diane. I thought Williams was married to Lauren's mom after Diane and him broke up. This is the first time I saw real anger in Shamea, and it's about Porsha shaking my head. Right. He actually married to Porsha's mama? Yes. Hosea Williams out there spreading it wide and laying it low. GGABOR, my sister is my sister, and we have the same daddy. Angel, your sister is your sister, and you got the same daddy. What about the same mama? What about the same mama? And if she your real sister, how often did you see her? Did your daddy raise both of y'all? I don't know. Y'all can claim whatever. You can claim whatever you want to claim. You can claim whatever you. Oh, I see the brother. Porsha said her daddy would take her with him to cheat. So he left Diane. I don't know what happened. I know Mama Diane said that she was in a bachelorette party and she had 2 strippers working on her, and that Mr. Williams had came over there and got Lauren Mama up out of there and tried to come and get her up out of there. And she said, we divorced. I'm staying. So, Fan So Fab, thank you for the super chat. She say, Shamea is jealous of Porsha's it factor. Porsha is hating on Shamina's come up. Girl. Porsha feels like it's supposed to be her because she's that girl. You think that Porsha hating on Shamea? You think Porsha hating on Shamea? I think that Porsha didn't want to be showed up on this show. I think that she didn't want Shamea to show that big old house over there. That's why she was dying to put her house over there. I think that she didn't want to be seen as... She knew that people was going to compare the two and be like, oh, well, no, Shamea really got money. What Porsha got? Does P ever talk to her dad? Who is P? Let me know who P is. Because we got Porsha, we got PJ. Now, PJ talked to her daddy. You know, I will say this, though. Dennis is an active father. Dennis be over there picking up PJ on Speak On It. And, you know, I want to say this. Dennis is a good father. Because I know a lot of daddies, you know what I'm saying? You lucky they come over there and pick up the child. They damn sure ain't getting the dog. He bringing peanut butter with him. He over there holding the doggy bag with peanut butter, bringing peanut butter all over there to his house. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know what he over there doing with peanut butter because you know what they say how he do with animals. You know what I'm saying? Porsha, you probably should have left peanut butter at home, child. What they call the people? We need to call Peter and we need to go see if peanut butter, all her holes are still intact. Because you know what they say about Dennis, child. I don't know. But y'all, that was the episode. That's a great father, Savannah. That's a great father. Yeah, he be over there taking the dogs with him. Well, they said he a furry. Yes, bingo. Now you're talking. You know, I'm messy. No, I'm not messy. I'm just telling y'all. Now y'all gonna tell me they ain't say that. Put a 4 in the chat for the people who didn't. Shanika, don't do me. Put a 4 in the chat, y'all. If y'all they done said that about Dean. Said Dean is over there messing with dogs and shit. Put a 4 in the chat, y'all. I'm not being messy. That's what they said. You know what I'm saying? And now that we talking about it, he was holding peanut butter kind of close over there on the speaker on in there, y'all. I say, y'all. He went over. Peanut butter might be sore, baby. Peanut butter might be sore, baby. They said it. Oh, yes. I wouldn't lie. Porsha was behind that rumor. I don't think so, baby. Now, GGR, she ain't slow. She ain't slow. PJ not slow. We just never seen her. Stop. No, that's what they said. No breed in this episode. What was they going to talk about her for? She ain't no housewife. Watch your holes, peanut butter. Right. I don't think she ain't slow. I think that what it was, June, and I'm being honest, full transparency. What I think happened was when Porsha had PJ, she was a child. And she was like 1 or 2 when Porsha left the show, and so we never really seen her talk or whatever. And I think that Porsha, you need to let her. You should have. I ain't never heard her talk until she got over there on the Speak On It and stuff, and was eating stuff. But she's real. She can talk and everything. Ain't nothing wrong with PJ. She's you know what I'm saying. She's a great girl. Ain't nothing wrong with her. No, Porsha is not of Shamea. Girl, every time we see Shamea. I don't think that I don't think that Porsha is jealous of anything that's sitting around every time we see her.
Yes, angry, black, bald head.
Yeah, I don't think that she's jealous of her. But I will say this before I go though. I think that Shamea is out here. I think that Shamea is trying to play up the PJ take after the daddy. I I think that do PJ take after the daddy? I think that PJ look like Porsha, and I think that Porsha favors Diane a little bit. Porsha favor Diane saved. We seen what the Williams side of the family looked like. No shade. When we saw Porsha Family Matters, we saw what the Williams side of the family looked like, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Because Exhibit 1 is Gabor Kelly might need AA. Might she might need AA. Andrew, did you see Kelly on Watch What Happens? I didn't watch What Happens Live last night. I didn't watch What Happens Live last night, but I seen the outfit that Kelly had on last night. Kelly, you need to stop. Girl, you need to stop. You are not no fashion. Kelly, girl. Kelly looked like she was going to the Met Gala, like a broke down Met Gala. Girl, get the hood rat bitch out of here, girl. Sometimes, when you an it girl, when you an it girl, you gotta be it to pull off what Kelly was trying to give last night. You get what I'm saying? You gotta be it. That was giving ghetto. It was giving Babs. It was giving. But she get me drunk. She get me drunk. How was she acting around Ashley? I'm going to watch it. I'm going to cook. I'm going to clean. Is Exhibit 1 Lauren? No. Exhibit, S11, Exhibit 1 is dearly departed, they say. They told me that it was that she was dearly departed or whatever. I don't know what's going on this season. I'm not trying to be funny or whatever. This would be, can we have real talk? Baby, I don't know. Every time it seems like they showing somebody over here. Is this a curse? The Real Housewives of Atlanta Sweet 16? Because I feel like every time, baby, they show an episode of somebody on this motherfucker, they passing away. Every time they show somebody on this episode, they passing away. You know what I'm saying? They had Porsha cousin was over here. You know what I'm saying? Lundy. Y'all told me she passed away. Then Britt grandma made her big debut. And then she passed away. And now Angela mama get on the show and she passed away too. Baby, what's going on around here at Bravo? What's going around here at Bravo? Wait, who passed? Everybody keep passing. We actually had Beyonce top on Watch What Happens Live. What you mean had Beyonce top? She needs to leave Beyonce songs alone. Shit. Wait, who passed? Everybody passed. Granny was the only one who had seen. Who was Granny? Damn. Yes, Angela passed. Angela mama passed. They say she passed away. The boy, get up. Okay, I'm about to go. Oh my God, no, they said before. No, they did. They blaming Rock Nation. No, Angela mama. Oh no, Angela mama passed in they said that her mama passed in October of last year. Rest in peace, my girl LaMargaret. Girl, I ain't never seen no woman named LaMargaret before. I ain't never seen that before. I wonder where LaMargaret was from, baby. But y'all, that's all I got for today, y'all. I didn't know about Angela's mom. Yeah, the rumor had the stuff they had came out last. They came out and said that it was gone. Have you noticed only the black ones? Well, it's the 16. They say 16 is supposed to be the good number. I don't know. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. Let me know. Is it a coincidence? I mean, I think that sometimes it could be life, but that's so sad. Hopefully Charles comforted her. Hopefully. I have an aunt named LaMargaret. LaMargaret? Do you have an aunt named LaMargaret? Is her son named LaMarcus? Let me know real quick, the Nicole Show. Is her son named LaMarcus? No sacrificing, just time to go. Me either. I thought that you were saying, look, Margaret at first. Do she got a son named LaMarcus? Neighborhood Talk posted the freak off workers photo. Oh no, they didn't. I only seen one of them last night. She needs to leave everyone's song alone. No, okay. Our folks put love in front of everything. I ain't never heard of LaMargaret before though. Child, the people is tired. Right. That's so ghetto. What? Black people will slap lush and duh on something. Thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate the love and support. and I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.